video is slightly different than usual. I do try to mix it up sometimes, so it's not always about hair. But it's 10 things that I've learned within the past 10 years. If you didn't already know, I am 27 years old. I turned 27 in April. So 10 years ago, I was about to start. Actually, no, I was already a senior in high school because I did finish school in the States. So I'm just going to get straight into it. Number one, and don't assume, always ask, because that's how drama starts. Even if you hear a rumor, I even know I hate to hear somebody with a rumor and repeating it. Well, I heard this, well, I heard that. I don't like to do that. There are certain situations where you really shouldn't even ask because it's a very personal issue. But if I hear something, I'm just usually like, and I would leave it at that. I think that's definitely how drama starts, and you wouldn't want somebody saying something about you that wasn't true, or you wouldn't want somebody to say something about you, period. So just ask and do not assume, because then before you know, you have a whole set of people that are against you or against a certain person for no reason. That person never did anything to you. Life is so short, and I guess once you reach a certain age, you realize that more and more, because there are people who I went to school with that like committed suicide, people who died for drug-related issues, heart-related issues, and then I have quite a number of friends that have lost family and friends to cancer. I have at least 3 or 4 friends that actually lost both their parents to cancer, and it's just shocking to me. My father had cancer too. He's a cancer survivor. But it's like, life is really too short. Don't hold back on your feelings. Tell people how you really feel. Don't go to bed angry. Life is too short. You never know when is somebody's last day, including your own. You are not alone. Sometimes you can be in a room full of people and you will still feel so alone. Things might not be going to plan, career-wise, love life-wise. You know, when I was in school, I was like, okay, when I'm 25, I'm going to be married. By the time I'm 30, I'm going to have 2 to 3 kids. No, like, I'm 27, I'm not even close to that now. So, you know, don't get caught up too much on what you think is going to happen or what you think is supposed to happen. You are not alone. I am not the only 27-year-old that doesn't have a career and who doesn't have kids and doesn't have like a long-term relationship and is married, engaged, like nothing. So you are not alone. You're not the only one out there going through, you know, this section of your life where you're still trying to figure out how everything is going to play out. So don't worry about that. You will grow apart from people, and that is okay. Not much to say on that. Like, there are people who, you know, I used to be friends with. I am just no longer friends with them anymore. You just outgrow people, or they outgrow you. So like, it's okay. And to be honest, it's expected. Once you move into adulthood, you realize, you know, I already used to taught her because I used to see her at school every day. Honestly, saving is going to be tough because you think you're saving and saving and saving and saving and saving. So you're going to have a big set of savings for, you know, holidays and buying a car and buying your first home. But you're really saving for life events. Like, if your car breaks down, if your phone just decides to die on you, then you have to fork out money for that. You may get into an accident and you have to pay for some kind of medical bill. You're saving for life's events. You're saving for things that are unexpected. And then, you know, if you're fortunate enough to have enough disposable income to really save a good set of money, then, you know, I mean, that's really what most people aim for. But you are really saving for life and the trials and tribulations of life. Things don't always go to plan, and that's okay too. People always say, you know, you make plans and God laughs. So that's kind of what I was saying, that you are not alone, because you know, you have certain ideas in your head and certain plans, and it doesn't always go to plan. And then sometimes you might question it, like, why didn't this work out for me? But sometimes that just means that there's something greater out there for you. So don't get too caught up on when things don't go to plan, because, you know, it happens. And it might just be a situation where, you know, people say as well, everything happens for a reason. But sometimes sometimes you may not be wise enough to see it at the time. So just be patient and, you know, continue with life and take it deep. You won't always be that girl that can eat everything and don't get fat. That used to be me. I used to be quite super thin, no shape, nothing like that. And then I guess coming on to my early 20s or so, you know, my hips down. If I wasn't really watching what I was eating or exercising too much, I used to be quite hippie and carry my waist down. So you really have to work towards it for some people, because there are some people who are my age that still eat anything they want and they don't get fat. So in general, you should really take care of your body either way, regardless of your size. So yeah, you won't always be that skinny girl that has a high metabolism that can eat a bundle of crap the whole day, all day, never see the gym and remain thin. So remember that in your choices of food and activities and, you know, and your health choices. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay too. There was a point when, you know, if I realized somebody didn't like me, I used to be like, but what's not to like? Not to sound cocky or anything, but, you know, sometimes you just don't rub somebody the right way. And I'm the same way too, so you can't expect everybody to like you. Sometimes it might just be a particular personality trait, you know, that is just not attractive to someone, even though you may not see it as wrong or offensive or anything like that. Everybody is not going to like you. Honestly, it's impossible for everybody to like someone. Do not waste your time being jealous of someone's life. The main reason is because, one, it's a waste of time. Jealousy is a nasty trait to have. You do not know what is going on behind closed doors. You should never assume. Just because you see someone with a smile, as soon as they get home or as soon as they turn around from you, you don't know what they're going through. A good example, when I was in the hotel industry, I would be fine, I would be pasting a smile all day. As soon as I swiped out, I used to be in tears, like crying bucket tears, walking home in tears because somebody annoyed me that day, and I really hated my job and I hated the industry. But people would never know. People would say, oh, Corey is so nice and she loves her job. No, I hated it, and I used to cry myself to sleep over it. As happy as someone may seem, that might be the head person that's the most depressed. I mean, take a look at Robin Williams. He was a comedian. He made a career out of making people laugh. You always saw him smiling, but he was depressed, and you would really never know. So yeah, don't be jealous of someone's life, because you really, honestly, truly never really know someone. And the last point, to me, really brings everything together, and it's just that life goes on. You, like I said, taking everything that I have said, you may go through so many changes in your life where things don't go to plan. You might be jealous of somebody. You might get dumped unexpectedly. Somebody you know close, you might die, but life goes on. So just take a deep breath and say a prayer, or do whatever you need to do to get you through a rough patch, and, you know, take things day by day and take them as they come. I hope the video helped someone out there and, you know, made somebody realize, you know, yes, life is hard, but you're not alone. Life goes on, like, you'll be fine. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm looking forward to some comments or even some video responses. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. Far too kind.